Hi, I'm Paula Temple from Scottsdale Community College, and Donna and I teach the hybrid courses here at SCC.
Paula, you have a really interesting story for how you came to hybrid, because I was on you all last semester, like every time I saw you talking about the hybrids, and so tell a little bit about, what made you finally decide to agree to teach a hybrid.
Okay, so I have been teaching math, this is my 15th year, and I feel like I've been somewhat successful with it. And we get into these ideas and these patterns and these ways of thinking that make it difficult to do something different. And for the last 15 years, I believed in giving 4, 5, 6-page tests and spending my weekends grading tests. I believed that there had to be a traditional lecture component to a class. I had all of these beliefs and values that basically stemmed from the way I was taught. And I'd never really ventured to think there might be another way, there might be a different way, there might be an alternative way, there might be a way that might actually reach some students that the traditional way cannot.
So I remember I don't remember a lot of our conversations, but I do remember one day, it was a weekend, I think it was a Friday or a Thursday or something, and we were walking out to the parking lot, and you had a stack of tests with you. And I looked at you, and do you remember that?
I do. I actually had 2 classes that were testing in the same week, and so I had 2 stacks that were 6 pages each, and each stack generally takes me about 6 to 8 hours to grade. And I was miserable. I was not looking forward to the weekend. I was a little annoyed, and Donna asked, "What are you doing for the weekend?" I said, "Grading papers." And she asked me why I did that. And I said, "Well, what do you mean? What do you mean why I don't have a choice? This is what I do." She asked me, "Do you think there's another way?" And I said, "No, I don't see any other way around it." I really don't. And it was the last question that really, really made me start to think. What was that last question? Do you remember it?
It was something like, because I remember the other way, is there another way? And I said, do you really think that spending all that time giving them feedback and grading those tests that most of them won't look at is the best thing for your students?
That was something that really gave me a lot to think about for the entire weekend. Because I do recall giving those tests back and students just putting them in their folder, and that's the last of it. Never to open them, never to look at them with all of my laborious notes on there and feedback. And it really got me thinking about, well, maybe there is an alternative way. And I would see Donna just really enjoying her classes with a lot of energy and excitement, and I really just felt really exhausted most of the time. Beat up, come from a class, it was like I had run 10 miles.
And now that you've taught hybrid, so this is the end of this is the middle of your second semester, right?
Yes.
With hybrid. And now that you've taught hybrid, can you go back to?
I cannot go back, and it's been an amazing experience for me, because I realized having this different alternative format for teaching allows me to be more attentive to students' needs, to be able to work with students one-on-one, to really be able to individualize students' areas of weaknesses, their strengths, interact with them in a whole different level that, 1, I never had time to do before in a traditional style class, and 2, didn't have the energy to do before either.
Anything you want to say to the folks in Fort Worth?
I wish I could be there. Stay warm. It's 74 degrees here in Phoenix.
All right. Thank you, Paula.
Bye-bye.